guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I look fucking crazy right now. That is because I'm currently, if you could not tell, wearing a face mask. But I just wanted to start this video off like this because this is what I've been doing every morning before I do my makeup. So if you can't tell by the title, I have recently been purchasing a lot of makeup, but all of it has been affordable, and I recently put in an order with e.l.f. I got some new stuff from Lush, from Ulta. I know Lush isn't the most affordable, but I think this certain face mask is pretty affordable. So if you guys are interested in seeing what's been working for me, what you should be purchasing, then just keep on watching. This is the first thing I wanted to talk about. This is what I'm wearing on my face right now. This is from Lush. This is the Rosy Cheeks Fresh Face Mask. It looks like this. I've had this for about a week. This has transformed the redness in my cheeks, you guys. Within less than a week, I noticed a huge difference in the redness in my cheeks. I highly recommend this. I believe this was about $12, but you guys, this has lasted me a long time, and I still have a lot to go. The only thing that's a bummer is I have to travel to get these because you can't buy them online because they are fresh and they have to be refrigerated, and there's no Lush in Reno. So if anyone is watching, please bring a Lush to Reno. I need this. I need this in my life every day. It is so amazing. So I wanted to briefly touch on that first. I'm gonna go wash this off, and then we will continue on with the rest of the stuff. Maybe I'll go do that today. Anyways, so now that my face mask is gone, I hope you guys can tell, like, I feel like my skin just looks a lot more even. It just, like, it feels so much better. So if you guys haven't tried out e.l.f. and you're, like, have been wondering about them, I definitely recommend checking out when they have sales. I got so much stuff from e.l.f. and it was only $25. And not only was it only $25, they sent me a free 4-piece kit of some of their favorite items, and shipping was free. So the first thing I'm going to use is this hydrating gel mist. It says a gel to liquid mist that plumps and hydrates. So this basically can be used as a moisturizer or a primer or before your primer. I've been using it after I wash my face and do my mask, and before I put on my primer. And I honestly can't tell you if it plumps or hydrates. I definitely, if my skin feels nicer when I put it on, but honestly the thing I like most about it is it's just super refreshing. Like during summer, I can really see myself using this, like just to cool myself down, hydrate my skin. I do spray quite a bit on my face. It smells good. And yeah, I mean, it does have kind of a harsh sprayer, so if you're not into that, I would not recommend it. But I don't know, I just really like the way it feels, and it was so cheap, so I would definitely recommend this to you guys. I have 2 primers that I have to tell you guys about. One that is freaking awful, terrible, I would not recommend, and the other one I've been obsessed with. So the first one is this one. I actually got this in my Ipsy bag. I know I didn't do an Ipsy bag review this month, I just ran out of time, but I got this in my Ipsy bag, and oh my gosh, I love this so much. So this is from the brand Skin Icelandic. This is called the Pure Cloud Cream, but I've been using it as a primer. My skin feels amazing. This is like the coolest texture, and you only need a little bit, and it just like makes your skin feel so nice. It has such a fresh, like lemony scent. Oh, I just love this, you guys. And the unfortunate thing is I got it in my Ipsy bag, and the actual full size is $50. So stay tuned to see if I repurchase, but I've really been loving it. So that's the one I'm going to be using today. On the opposite end of the spectrum, I absolutely hate this. I got this from Ulta a couple of days ago because they had a buy one get one 50% off sale. This is the Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Smooth Primer. You guys, I tried this twice, and I will never use it again. I'm definitely returning it. I used this, and within an hour, my nose, the makeup was breaking up. My makeup was rubbing away so easily. It was breaking up around my nose. It looked terrible. I will never use this again. Never. So I don't have a new foundation to try, so I am going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Matte today. You guys have seen that. You've seen me use it. I literally have not been able to stop using it since I purchased it, you guys. So I'm going to hop off camera real quick, do my foundation, and then I'll come back to try out some more products. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so the next thing I purchased at e.l.f., which, let's just have a giggle. How in the hell am I supposed to get this powder under my eyes? Like, seriously, tell me. Oh, wait, here's how. Look at this little brush it came with. Ready? Is it a joke? So, I have not been using this brush to dab it under my eyes. I've been attempting to take the powder out, use this sponge to somehow, like, let's just take a... Oh my God. I just dropped it and got powder everywhere. You little piece of shit. You little shit. How am I supposed to dunk this in here? So, while I don't think this is the worst under eye setting powder, it's not going to get a lot of use from me because I don't have time to try and squeeze my sponge to dip it in there. So, it's not a bad powder. It does set the under eyes nicely, but it's just too hard to use for me. So this would be a pass. Okay, so this is actually a win for me. I'm not sure exactly what the full name of this is. It says Aqua Beauty Aqua Infused Blush and Bronzer Duo in the shade Bronze Peach. Okay, so when I first purchased this, I was concerned because... Let's just pop this open. First of all, packaging is really cute. I have another bronzer blush duo, but it's powder. It looks like this, but it doesn't have this like shiny blue, which is cute. But you guys, this blush scared the absolute shit out of me. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna hate this. This is not gonna work. It's gonna be way too bright. But you know what? It's actually been pretty darn good. I've been contouring with this cream bronzer right here, which is not a terrible shade, putting the blush on and then setting my face. And you know what, guys? I've actually been really, really liking it. The other day, my complexion just looked so freaking nice, and I use this. So I'm going to show you guys how I use it. I'll take a clean sponge, and I actually don't get it wet. I get it barely wet, and I will just first start by taking one side, dipping it into the bronzer, and just contouring like I would with any cream bronzer. And this is definitely pigmented. You can build it up or sheer it out. Contour. And if you like mess up and you get it too far down like I just did, I'll just bake and cut that out and it looks a lot better. And so the blush is what you really have to be careful about. The bronzer's nothing too crazy. It gives just a nice like tone to the cheeks. The blush though, okay, so I'm gonna go in with the butt end and just kind of squish it on there. But just be careful. Like dab it on my cheeks and you're like, whoa, pink, right? Like, can you see that? But, oh shit, like, see, that scared the shit out of me at first. But what I'll do is I'll take my sponge that I, like, used to blend out my foundation and just, like, pat it into the skin to really lighten it up and just give the cheeks, like, a nice glow. And see, you guys, like, that just makes your skin look really, like, cute, glowy, healthy. I really like this product. I would recommend it to you guys. Okay, so now that I've put on my cream products, now I'm going to bake with my loose, setting powder from Fit Me. I'll be right back. Okay, so while my setting powder is setting, I have another fun product to tell you. Oh my God, sorry, I keep burping. I have another fun product to tell you guys about. This is also from e.l.f. This is the Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. Now, I do not think this was on sale, but it was still full price, only $5. And you guys, this brow pencil is the shizness. And when you first get it, it is very stiff. And this is the shade. Oh, it does say, okay, hold on. Yes, neutral brown. And you guys, this is the easiest pencil to work with. It's fast, it's pigmented, it's super small, so you can get like that really defined brow if you want to, and it has a spoolie at the end. So this is really, really good. Highly recommended, even if it's not on sale, $5. Like, can you beat it? So as you can tell, I really like this brow pencil. I've been going for more of like a full brow look lately, but this is such an easy brow pencil to use. It's super precise, so you don't have to worry about like, you know, getting too big of strokes. And it just looks really good, I feel like. So this is a major win for me. Okay, so let me dust off this powder real quick and see how that just like tones down the blush. I just feel like it looks really, really pretty and gives a nice base for your actual blush to go on. Okay, so I don't have a powder, blush, or bronzer to, like a new one to show you guys, but I will show you what I've been really liking. This is the blush and bronzer duo, the powder one in the shade St. Lucia, and I just pair it with this bronzer. So I'm going to go put this on real quick, and then I will hop back on to do my highlight. Okay, so that is everything with the blush and bronzer on. I really like the way it pairs together. I think it just is a really, really pretty pairing and not too crazy, not too out there. It's really subtle, pretty springtime look. Okay, so highlight. I did purchase, actually, you know what? I didn't even purchase this from e.l.f. This is one of the free items they sent me, which I think is amazing. This is the Moonlight Pearls Baked Blush, and I've been using this the past couple days. Let me tell you what I like and dislike. Okay, so first of all, I'm pretty sure even though I got this for free, it's only like $3 or $4 on the e.l.f. website. Now, I've heard from multiple people that the top layer is really crappy and you kind of have to scrape it off. So I did that before I even tried it. So this is a really pretty highlight on its own. Let me show you guys. It is pretty. It does catch the light, but let me tell you what I like doing with this better. So what I've been doing instead is putting a cream highlight down and then popping this on top of that. If you know, if you've been watching my channel, I do that anyways. My current favorite cream highlight is, no surprise, it's the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Wisp. So I just take that with my ring finger this time, because I used my middle finger to swatch the other one. Put it where I'd put my bronzer, or where I'd put my highlight. And what's great about these is, even though I've already put my powder down, it doesn't disrupt my foundation. It doesn't move anything. It just sits on top of it and just kind of melts into the skin. So I purchased let me show you. This was on sale for like $1, I think. This is the liquid highlighter brush from e.l.f. It's a little tiny brush. Originally I thought maybe I could use it with that under eye setting powder. That didn't really do the job. So I've just been using it. I mean, it's not like my favorite highlighting brush, but just to get like some use out of it, I've just been using it with this highlighter and just popping it right on top of the cream highlight. And since it is kind of smaller brush, you do get more of a precise application, which is always a good thing. Okay, so that is the complexion and the face all done. Once my like base is done, like my foundation, everything's set, all my powder products, I just spray my face. A lot. So let's just wait for that to dry, and then we will move on to the eyes. Okay, so it's not all the way dry, but it's whatever. Sometimes if you're waiting for it to dry, you can just take your sponge and just also pat it into the skin. Okay, so now for the eyes. This was honestly probably what I was most excited for in my entire e.l.f. haul, I guess you can call it. This is the e.l.f. Matte for Matte. I think this is the original one. It looks like this. It comes with a mirror, and you guys, so this is normally $10 on the e.l.f. website, which I think is a really fair price anyways, but this on sale was $4. Now, clearly these are all matte shadows, but you guys, this is a awesome, awesome, awesome palette. These mattes are so good. I haven't used every single color, but I've used a majority of them, and I'm obsessed. They are pigmented, they blend well, they work well together, they work well with other eyeshadows, and I can't say enough good things about it. So that's what we're going to be using today, along with, I got two, these are little like cream eyeshadows. One looks like this, and it's called Smudge Pot, and this is the shade called Brownie Points, and this is another long-lasting lustrous eyeshadow, and this is the shade Party. So this one's more of like a black shade. I'm not going to use this one today. I just want to show you guys. We'll be using this, but not in the most conventional way, because this comes off a lot darker than it looks in the pan. And I actually found a use for this teeny tiny brush that came with the under eye powder. So I've just been using this little brush to just, I'll show you guys. I'm going to stop chit-chatting now and start getting into the eye look. So I'm going to just take a little bit of the Adri one and just dab it on my eyes to just get a base like I would normally. And I'm just going to dab that out. So like always, 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 I'm going to take this very first shade in the palette and just put that all over my eye. And let me just start by saying there is a lot of fallout in the pans in this shadow palette, but not a lot of fallout on your eyes, which is perfect. I'm going to take like a BH Cosmetics just plain fluffy brush and go in with the third shade in the palette, which is like a warm brown shade. One dip. So now that that shade's down, I'm going to take a slightly less fluffy brush, like I always say, fluffy but not as fluffy, that's like my term, and go in with the fifth shade in the palette, which is right here, the one I just dug my friggin' nail into. Okay, and then just finally to just kind of deepen up the crease, I'm just going to take this Wet n Wild brush and go in with one of the last shades, third to the last, this dark brown one right there. This is what it looks like. They blend really nicely together. They're super, super pigmented. And yeah, so now I'm going to go in with that cream pot, the one called Brownie Points. And I'm going to take this cute little brush and just take the brush. And so we see what that looks like, right? Like a really pretty coppery shade. So let me just show you guys what it looks like on the eye. Like, it's dark, you guys. Yeah, it's like a really pretty shade. It catches the light really nice. It just wasn't exactly what I was expecting. This is what it looks like when I swatched it. So it is super pigmented. I'm gonna let that dry and show you guys because that does not move. So while I'm letting that dry, I'm gonna just finish up my lower lash line. I'm just going to take this shade primarily, the second shade I used, this brownie one, and just kind of dust it under my lash line. And then just to get really close up on the lower lash line, I'm going to just take like a sharp brush like this and go in with that last shade. Just really, really close to the lower lash line. Okay, so I'm done with this Matte for Matte eyeshadow palette, but I just want you guys to know I highly recommend it. So cheap, so good. So I think the cream pot should be dry by now. So since this is a little too dark for me right now, I'm going to take the ColourPop eyeshadow. I did a full review on what I bought from the ColourPop Butterfly collection, but this is the this is my favorite one I got. This is called Three's a Cloud. It's like this really pretty gold shade. So I'm just going to take it with, just wipe that off. Take it with my clean ring finger, because that's the one they recommend using it with, and just pat that all over my eye. Ooh. That's what it looks like with it on top. It gives just like, I don't know. You can't really tell the colors underneath anymore, but I think it just darkens this one up a little bit. And look at that pretty gradient now I have in my my lid. So yeah, I don't have any new eyeliner, but I really feel like I need eyeliner with this look, so I'm going to go put like just tight line and waterline and all that, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so since I don't really have an inner corner highlight in any of the new stuff I have, I'm just going to use the highlight the e.l.f. highlight as my inner corner highlight. And yeah, just use the same little flat synthetic brush I always use to just pat that onto the inner corner. Okay, so now we're almost done. So let me do mascara real quick. I do have 2 mascaras to quickly touch on. I'm only going to be using one. So e.l.f. did send me, I did not purchase this. This was part of the little package they sent me when I spent over $25. Or is the e.l.f. black waterproof mascara. I did try this a couple times. I'm not going to be using it today just because I'm not a huge fan of of waterproof mascaras. But if you're looking for a good waterproof mascara, this is actually pretty good. I don't know how much it costs because, like I said, I did not purchase it. But, I mean, it got the job done. The one I'm actually going to be using today, and the one I really like, is this new Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. So they have a couple of mascaras that look like this, just different colors. I chose the green one because I actually saw on Facebook someone said this is really good, and it actually is. It works really, really well, and I really like it, and I think it was $4.99, so definitely a good deal. I would definitely pick it up at Ulta if you're there. So let me just curl my eyelashes, and then we'll move on. So here's what the wand looks like. It's pretty big. It kind of has like that cone shape effect, but it works really good, you guys. But also I put on like 8 coats of mascara, so but like look at that. I think that is so pretty. Alright, so that's what the mascara looks like. I think it's amazing. I think it really added a lot of length, volume to my eyelashes, and I'm not going to put on falsies because I do not feel like it. Okay, so the 2 that I did purchase, the 2 I purchased was, one was this, is the Champagne Glam lip plumping gloss from e.l.f., which I've really been liking. It definitely tingles, so if you're sensitive to that, I would not purchase this, but it adds such a pretty shine. It's just like the prettiest little gold flecks in there. And then I also purchased this nostalgic lipstick. I don't know what it's called. It's just a pretty pink color. You guys, I almost got rid of this, but it was 40 cents. Like, are you kidding me? 40 cents. This is not the most pigmented lip gloss or lipstick I've ever seen. It's just like a nice, pretty pink shade. I don't know if it would go good with my skin tone. Maybe I'll give it to my mom or something. And then the last thing they sent me was this clear e.l.f. lip lacquer, and I'm not going to be wearing this today, but it just like is a pretty gloss, and it is not sticky, and it's just a clear gloss that if you ever want to shine up one of your lipsticks, I don't even know if you guys can see it, there it is. If you just want to add shine to your gloss without adding like flecks or any color to it, this is definitely a good gloss for that. But yeah, so for me personally today, I'm going to go into my ColourPop lipsticks that I got. And I'm going to go in with the lippy stick in the shade Ink Blot, which is, of course, a nude. I've actually been playing with a lot more colorful lipsticks lately, but with this really, like gold eye, I feel like I need to have just a plain lipstick. I don't know if I like that very much. Maybe I'll put some gloss over it. I'm not really feeling it. I don't know, you guys. I'm not feeling this lip. I think I'm going to take it off. Let's see, maybe I'll put this one on. Oh, well, that's cute. Alright, so I lied. You know what? This actually looks really cute, this nostalgic lip thing. And then, you know what? Maybe I'll just pop some gloss over it. Oh, yeah, there I go. Okay, so I really like this combination of this lipstick with this lip gloss. This was like 40 cents. This was not on sale, but it was still only like $5. So I would highly recommend it. I don't have a new setting spray, so that is it. Oh my god, we made it through the video. I love the way this look turned out. I'm especially obsessed with the face products I've been using. I feel like my skin looks amazing. It lasts all day. It looks like this all day, and I just love it so much. The Matte for Matte palette, super good option, super good price. The eye pencil, love it, would definitely, or the eyebrow pencil, definitely recommend it to you. The Essence mascara, I mean, you guys, overall there was a ton of hits with this like haul, and I swear I spent no money at all. I highly recommend some of this stuff to you guys. I hope this video was helpful. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this review tutorial type of situation. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.